days ago, we went to my niece's graduation party, and a lady there made a cheesecake with blueberry sauce that was out of this world. It was so good. It wasn't low carb or sugar-free and any of that good stuff, but it was good. So ever since then, I told myself, I've got to make one of them cheesecakes. Except for mine, of course, is going to be sugar-free, low carb, keto-friendly, gluten-free, all that good stuff. So today's recipe is for, of course, keto-friendly, gluten-free cheesecake with keto blueberry sauce. Now, once you learn how to make the cheesecake, you can put any sauce you want on it. You can put anything on it. But for this recipe, we are going to do it with keto blueberry sauce. This is so easy and so good. I can't believe how easy it is. And if you want printable versions of these, you can check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find printable versions of these and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, right next to the subscribe button, there's a little notification bell. Make sure you click the notification bell. That way you can be notified every time I put out a new video. And while you do that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees. In a large mixer bowl, place 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese that are at room temperature and have been softened slightly. I usually take my cream cheese out of the refrigerator about an hour or so in advance. That way it can fully come to room temperature and soften on its own rather than putting it in the microwave and having a chance of it melting, because you definitely don't want it melted. So just leave it at room temperature, let it get soft, then beat the cream cheese on medium-low for about 30 seconds or just until it's fully combined and smooth. Scrape down the sides and push the cream cheese to the center of the bowl. Then beat on medium-low once again for another 30 more seconds, or until the cream cheese is fully smooth and fluffy. Scrape down the sides once again and push all the cream cheese to the center of the bowl. Add a half cup of monk fruit sweetener or granulated sweetener of your choice and a half teaspoon of vanilla extract. Beat these on medium-low for another 30 seconds or until everything is fully combined and completely smooth. Scrape down the sides once again and push all the cream cheese mixture to the center of the bowl. Add 2 large room temperature eggs. Make sure they are room temperature so your cheesecake can turn out nice and fluffy. Beat on medium-low again for another 30 seconds or until everything is fully combined and smooth and lightly fluffy. Prepare a 9-inch ready-made pie crust. You can use any pie crust you want. I usually use my no-bake pie crust for this. If you want a recipe for that, I'll leave a link in the description to my recipe for the no-bake pie crust. Pour the cream cheese mixture into the prepared pie crust. If you need to, use a spatula and smooth it out a little bit. You want to make sure it's completely even throughout the entire pan. Then place the pan in the oven at 325 degrees. Bake for 40 minutes or until the cheesecake is mostly set. It's not going to be completely set. The middle of it should be still a little soft. You want it that way. It will continue firming up as it cools, so you don't want to cook it until it is fully set in the middle. It will start to burn. Once it's baked, let it sit uncovered at room temperature for about 30 minutes or just until it's cooled down to almost room temperature. Once it's cooled down, place it in the refrigerator and let it chill for about 3 hours or until it's completely chilled and fully set in the middle. Once it's chilled and fully set, you can top it with whatever toppings you want. But for this video, we're going to make a quick keto blueberry sauce for the topping. In a medium saucepan, pour a half cup of room temperature water, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and a half cup of monk fruit sweetener or granulated sweetener of your choice. Stir these over medium-high heat just until everything is fully combined and the monk fruit sweetener just starts beginning to dissolve. Bring the mixture to a low boil over medium-high heat. Add 4 cups of fresh blueberries or 2 cups of frozen blueberries. I'm actually using a mix. I'm using 2 cups of fresh blueberries and 1 cup of frozen blueberries. So you can mix it if you want to. And bring the mixture back up to a low boil. Then gently boil the blueberry sauce over medium-high heat for about 15 minutes or until the blueberries have popped open and released their juices and the sauce is just slightly thick. Make sure you stir the blueberry sauce occasionally so nothing scorches on the bottom. After the 15 minutes, your sauce should look something like this. The blueberries will have popped open, their juices will be nice and released, and the juice part will be just a little bit thick. It won't be very thick, but it will be slightly thick. Then remove it completely from the heat and let it cool for anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour or until it's room temperature. Once the cheesecake has fully chilled and your blueberry sauce has come to room temperature, then spoon out the blueberry sauce a little at a time and spread it over the cheesecake until it's evenly distributed over the entire top of the cheesecake. Now I usually do this with a slotted spoon, only because I don't like a whole lot of the watery juice. I like the thickened blueberry sauce, but not a whole lot of the watery juice on mine. It's up to you how you want to do that. If you want more of the juice part, then just spoon it out with a regular spoon. But if you're like me and you want just mostly the thickened blueberries and a little bit of the juice, then use a slotted spoon. Then usually what I do is after I've covered it with the blueberry sauce, I place it back in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes just until the sauce gets a chill on it also, because I like the sauce to be cold, not room temperature. It's up to you whether you want to do that. You can eat it right away with the sauce just being at room temperature. I just prefer it chilled, so I put it back in the refrigerator for about another 20-30 minutes to get a chill on it. Once you're ready to eat it, slice your desired piece, put it on a plate. If you want to, you can add some extra whole blueberries on top if you want to. If you have leftovers, just put some plastic wrap over the pie pan and store it in your refrigerator, and it will keep up to 1 week. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like these, make sure you click the thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button. You can leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.